What's up guys, Kevin here. I've been using the LG V30 for a little bit over a week now, and I've got to say I'm actually really impressed with this device. Now, this isn't the retail unit, it's actually the demo unit that LG sent out to me. But regardless, I thought I'd show you guys what's on my phone, like the wallpaper, some of the apps I use on a daily basis, and all that type of stuff. So without any further ado, welcome to What's on My Android Phone 2017. So first up, we're taking a look at my home page, and yeah, I'm running Nova Launcher Prime, which is my main launcher of choice just because of how easy it is to configure and tweak the settings. On the top of my home screen, I have the Visor widget, or however it's pronounced, but essentially this is themed around the original Google Pixel search bar. All of my home screen apps are pretty much only the essentials like YouTube, Gmail, Calendar, and also Google Keep to write down any of the longer notes that don't fit into my task list. We also do, of course, have Instagram and Twitter, and I've actually been a lot more active on Instagram lately, so if you're not already following me, make sure to check out my page. I'll leave that link below alongside pretty much every single app that I talk about. But moving on to my second page, this is where you see a few folders and a widget for my favorite tasking app, which is Wunderlist. The reason why I prefer taking down tasks in Wunderlist as opposed to Google Keep is because it's a little bit more organized, and it also syncs across every single device that I have. Starting off with the folders, we have the main apps that I use for school, and definitely the most notable one is Photomath. It's an advanced calculator that uses the smartphone's built-in camera to scan math equations, which in turn can actually save you a ton of time. Now, it's probably not the most convenient thing to just pull out in class and start taking photos of your math questions, but the real reason why I use this is because it kind of feels a little bit futuristic. Next up, I have the travel folder with Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, and all the main airlines that I travel with. Now, I am not a huge smartphone gaming enthusiast, but I've got to say, if you're into CSGO or any other desktop first-person shooter, you've got to check out Bullet Force. The weapons and maps in this game are actually pretty balanced and enjoyable, unlike some other titles like Modern Combat. I also have Plague Inc. and Polyforge, and my other two favorite platform games on Android are Fun Run 3 and Mario Run. The next folder is all of my smart home control apps. This is the Eufy app that controls the Eufy Genie and the robot vacuum that I have. The LifeX app controls the color and brightness of all the bulbs that I use in my office. And finally, Nest is for the home thermostat in my house. Now the last folder is my banking apps, and although I don't want to bore you guys with that, what I do want to show you is Android Pay, which has been a huge lifesaver on so many occasions when I forget my debit card at home. The bottom row of apps is my by far most used apps. I'm actually constantly checking Twitter, and Spotify is my preferred music streaming service. I am also currently using the AZ screen recorder to capture my screen on the V30, and this is probably the easiest to use screen recorder on Android. By the way, if you've been wondering how I got the new Pixel wallpapers on the V30, well, all you have to do is download the Google Wallpapers app and install the package file, which I'll have linked down below. From there, you can open up the wallpaper app and view all of these live wallpapers. So if you've made it this far into the video, first of all, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, drop a like down below. And also, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for future videos on the channel. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is what's been on my Android phone for late 2017, and I will catch you in the next video.